Guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. This US Gov shutdown is not only impacting our sleeping giant country, but is also impacting certain parts of the world. Now, it says here NATO ally to pay staff hit by US Gov shutdown. Germany will cover wages for thousands of employees at local American bases affected by the congressional budget impasse. So we're going to see what's going on here, guys. At the same time this is happening, I want to show you some of this video. I did talk about it over my main channel, Grand Supreme News. Again, you got some people out there literally in tears because, again, they received the email something about now receiving benefits November 1st, unless the left and the right come together and figure something out. Now, a lot of these people are saying there's no Thanksgiving, no holidays. And just looking at this here, yeah, that doesn't look good. A lot of people not pleased. A lot of people not happy. Alright, so at the same time, guys, give me a second here. Let me just bring this one up really quick too. All right, so a lot of people are saying I spent $23 cash today in Poppy's. I guess that's a grocery store today because EBT down. I'm pissed. Another person said EBT down. Just had to pay for these Boston baked beans with cash. Another person said, I knew I should have went to the market yesterday. I refuse to spend cash because EBT down. So we are definitely seeing a lot of these gov shutdown affecting not only the US, but also other parts of the world too. So we're going to see what's going on here. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you again for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. Alright, so Germany plans to pay thousands of employees stationed at American military bases in a country whose salary had been affected by the US Gov shutdown. Now, a lot of people are going to blame the right, but who has the votes? The left. So again, they have the votes. They could end this right now. They could. But again, they want something in return, which Donald refused to give to them. They want $1.5 trillion to take care of the millions that came into our land and give them free healthcare and stuff. All right, so the sleeping giant federal gov shut down on October 1st after the right and the left failed to agree on a spending bill in the Senate. Impasse has left hundreds of thousands of federal employees either furloughed or working without pay as the standoff enter its 4th week. Now, a spokeswoman for the German finance ministry told AFP on Wednesday that Berlin would initiate an unscheduled expenditure to ensure that October salaries are paid on time. Well, one thing I tell you guys, the military, they need to get paid. They need their money in order to, again, we have, to defend our land. Now, Donald is using tariffs to take care of the the military and also those on WIC, like single moms with children. Now, Josh, the senator, he just came out with a bill today to see if they could extend November funds, the EBT. Meanwhile, the left, you don't hear nothing coming out of them. Do you hear Hakeem or Chuck coming out with a bill saying, hey, we're going to help you, millions of Americans, we got your back? Nope. You don't hear nothing from them. So it says here, she described the measures as a sign of solidarity with the U.S. Armed Forces stationed in Germany and their civilian employees. Now, the arrangement was reached together with the German state of Rhineland. I'm going to skip that name, home to several large American bases, including Ramstein Air Base, the headquarters of U.S. Air Force in Europe and Africa. Now, Germany, a key NATO ally of U.S., hosts more American military installation than any other European country, with around 120 sites. The long-standing U.S. presence dates back to the end of World War II. Berlin expects to be reimbursed once Washington resumes payment, the spokeswoman said. The U.S. commander has directed the Pentagon to ensure that American service members continue to receive pay during the shutdown. Now, the funding's lapse occurred after the U.S. lawmaker failed to agree on extending federal health care subsidies, which are set to expire. The right have pushed for a short-term spending bill to keep the gov open while broader budget talks continue, while the left have insisted that subsidies be extended before approving any deal, warning that millions of Americans could face a sharp increases with health insurance premiums. Now, the two sides continue political gain. So what are your thoughts on this, guys? A very important breaking news that is coming out. NATO ally to pay staff hit by U.S. gov shutdown. A lot of this stuff has never happened. Give me a second here. So you got a lot of people just posting videos. I have to talk about this over in this channel too. This thing is getting really bad. Yes, our entire family gets EBT. Living off EBT is a family tradition. Oh my goodness. Oh my, what's my coffee at? I don't got no coffee, man. You know what this sounds like? I don't know if you guys, this is before my BC time, but the movie, Don't Be a Menace, when you have the father and son out in the fishing place, and the father's telling his son, man, you got to stay on welfare. That's the tradition. We keep in generation and generation is free stuff. Again, that movie's foreshadowing. A lot of these movies are foreshadowing, even though that's a comedy movie. But what he said there is true. You got people out there saying, yes, our entire family gets EBT. Living off EBT is a family tradition. My grandparents taught my mom. Oh, man. How to finance the system, and she just passed down the knowledge. Oh, my goodness. This is the entire world is just laughing, literally laughing at the sleeping giant. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? I'm sorry, give me a second here. Something just came out. Rosler just posted breaking news. According to The Hill, they say that significant numbers of men are reportedly leaving the left side of the political spectrum, and at an alarming rate. They are self-destructing. And they are taking the sleeping giant with them. I mean, look at this here, guys. Woman warns grocery workers not to stop people from, taking stuff because they might not make it home. Man. And this is what the LEFT wants. This is what they're seeking for. Man. Alright, so this is where we at right now, guys. This is where we at. And look, guys, the military are different. They need to get paid in order for us to have a land, a country. So Donald is using tariff to pay the military, and he's also going to try to take care of the single mom and young ones on WIC. All right, but when it comes to EBT, that's a whole different ball game. All right, but I do believe something big is going to hit the fan. Something big is going to hit the fan, and you have some countries out there that is helping us. They're helping us to keep the troops, continue paying them. But this is not looking good. And Chuck and Hakeem, you guys need to stop playing games here, because this thing is getting really bad. I know you guys want to take care of the millions that came into our Sleeping Giant land, but now it's not the time for that. You holding Sleeping Giant citizens as hostage. That's not right. That is absolutely not right. But boy, oh boy, people need to start to buckle up. There's a lot of videos coming out, guys. A lot of people not pleased. Someone is, it's like no Christmas, no holidays. Some of these videos are very disturbing. You got some people out there, and I did mention this over at Grand Supreme News. You got some people out there saying, that regular people going out shopping, paying cash for their food, and coming out, with their shopping carts and trying to load their car. There's some videos out there saying you're not gonna load your car. We're gonna take that stuff away from you. I mean, there's some lawlessness out there that's putting out those videos. So if you're gonna go out shopping, again, just be aware. Keep your eyes open in the parking lot. I'm just saying, those Looney Tunes are putting out those videos, and they are warning the Sleeping Giant citizens, the one that works hard to buy their stuff. They are warning that they would take the cards. All right. Let me just refresh the page really quick here, guys. Again, so far the military is being taken care of. But other than that, it seems like November 1st is going to be the big one. There's some letters are being sent to states. And I got another video coming out for this channel. So this is very important, guys. Very, very important. We're going to talk more about the gov shutdown on this channel, too. So it seems like this is all of it here. Alright, so when it comes to the gov shutdown, once again, there is no update. I mean, there is an update. You have Senator Josh is trying to work something out here when it comes to EBT. Donald is working to pay the military, but the left is not saying anything. So again, this is where we are right now, guys. So please stay safe out there. If you're gonna go out shopping, again, Thanksgiving and stuff like that, You know, you're gonna buy turkey and stuff like that. Just a reminder, it's gonna be hot. You know, unless the left and the right come together and agreed, and then November 1st, everybody get their EBT. But if they don't get it, again, Thanksgiving is gonna be really hot for a lot of people out there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ. For He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.